Hello. I'm gonna do Meditation Monday. So, hope everybody is doing well. I'm gonna open up to some readings after our meditation, okay? So, Monday meditation. I'm gonna go with at 1:11 p.m. Hello, Zeronica. Hope you're doing well. So I'm feeling a lot of heaviness in my chest. So we're gonna do a little meditation Monday. That'll be a new thing. I'm also doing Theta Healing Thursdays for subscribers only. But people can come in and listen publicly as well. But the only people that can participate in those are subscribers. But we'll open up to doing Meditation Monday. So feel free to let me know what you're working on. I'm already getting chest. So we need to like kind of calm the energy and release the energy. For people that don't know, I am a yoga instructor as well. So sometimes I feel like we need more energy moving through our bodies. And my favorite type of yoga, feel free to share if you do yoga. Hi, baby. Is Yoga Nidra. And Yoga Nidra is equivalent to 3 hours of deep sleep, which is amazing. And so it's also coming into a state of balance, forgiveness, and so forth, right? And when I say forgiveness, I think about things that we've done to ourselves, right? So, being hard on ourselves, I'm really getting that for a lot of people that a lot of people are going through a time right now where they're just forgetting to care about themselves. So again, I'll start doing some meditation Mondays at 1 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time, just as a little option. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up to doing readings. Be 16 for a mini and 30 for a full. Okay, so that's any type of reading. And as you guys know already, probably, I offer healing in my readings as well. And usually when you get a full reading, that's when I'll start going into the healing and clearing some things. So my name is Robin. My last name is Horseman. I will be shifting over to a new name. Oh my goodness, for like the 100th time it feels. Hello, Just Miss. We're going to start with Meditation Monday starting today. So at the same time, so it'll be 1:11 my time. Just to get some consistency flowing here. And then again, after the meditation, I'll be opening up to paid readings. Okay, so 16 for a mini and 30 for a full. So I was saying a full reading will also allow some more healing in there. And then we'll be doing our subscribers. If we have any subscribers on here, or if you want to subscribe, you get a free message. It's either a question or general. Sound good? So let's start our meditation here. It is encouraged that you like and tap. Is a healing exchange where I am doing these things for free, and it's very, very helpful for a follow as well. So if you're enjoying the different things that I offer here, then yeah, that's really appreciated. So thank you for the heart. I'm gonna start kind of like scanning everybody's energy here. And we're gonna find our breath, okay? So maybe you are doing other things while you're watching this video. I will put the replay underneath YouTube. You can also check out the weekly energy, and just miss Jay if you're still here. I was thinking of you. That's what I'm trying to say. You're popping in and out of my mind. So I have a special on right now where if you ask 3 questions, it's $13 Canadian, and I do a little video answering those questions, which can be really supportive for people that might be finding, hey, I've got this like pain in my back and I'm just wondering, what I can do to improve it, stuff like that. It's also great if you want to ask any mediumship questions as well. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just taking any energy As I'm connecting to everybody's energy here, just clearing that for everyone, okay? So right now we're doing Meditation Monday. And just inviting everybody to find your breath, even if you're in a place where it's crazy around you. So just inviting a little bit of breath. So more mindfulness here. And on your exhale, just really letting the exhale out. But if you have a lot of anxiety, just slow down a bit. What I like to do in my meditation here is focus on that positive mindset, because again, everybody needs that right now. So I like to do a little gratitude as I find my breath. We're going to open up to paid readings and our subscribers after our meditation, okay? So using all your grounding tools. And I'm kind of feeling like there are some people who need to cleanse their energy right now. So see this offering as a cleanse. And if you're just listening, you can add what you're grateful for. And when you breathe out, you can visualize purple light coming out of your heart. So sending good energy to everyone as you breathe, including yourself. And it's already starting to feel a lot better. Whew, picking up on a lot of people's energies here. So if you're an empath, maybe just really ground yourself. I'm glad, Just Miss. So as I already shared with you before, my membership is just all theta healing. So, and as VIP, you get to email me 5 times a month what you want theta healing on. So definitely worth your money, along with all the programs and classes and so many things. So definitely would be a good place for you. Feeling more joy here already. So reminding yourself of your worth today as well. Maybe saying an affirmation like, I am here, I am alive, I am grateful for my time that I have here in this world. Because nobody, doesn't matter who you are, knows exactly how much time we have. So just allowing yourself to let down any walls that you have right now. Trusting that it's safe for you to add a little bit of forgiveness and healing back into your own heart now. You can say something like, I am doing my best. I am connecting to my future. And then you can even give yourself a big hug and invite more warmth into your heart. So essentially what we're doing right now is we're clearing out our own energy field. So if you have energy draining, offer that to yourself at the same time as I'm offering you guys healing here too. Hello, honeybee. So once we finish our meditation Monday, we'll open up for paid readings. There's 16 for a mini, 30 for a full. A full will offer you additional healing. And if you're a subscriber, you get a free message and 1 question every time. Okay, so if I see your payment pop up, I'll put you on the list. And that's in my bio. Oh, I'm seeing a child here with someone as well. Something to do with a child. That came up in my weekly energy reading. Again, underneath YouTube. Stuff about children and parenting. I'm hearing it's time to rejoice again. So let's offer a little reiki to anyone that wants it here. feel like we just need this so badly. The energy is like really intense right now. And I'm hearing it's because of the full moon that we had. That's what other healers have been saying. So there's just like this fatigue that people are feeling. And for people that aren't connected to astrology and things like that, they kind of blame themselves a little bit. You know, they'll internalize things a bit more. So if your anxiety is a little higher at this point, that's very where the energy is. So if you're feeling anxious, you know, communication is also very off. So what I'm doing right now, yeah, someone's saying they're so tired. We're bringing energy up from the earth to help you, okay? So there are some people that are just inviting so much joy in. So you can even tell your body, relax and smile. You can just feel into the energy here. You will definitely get benefits if you're just being present here. And I'm also getting that there might be someone in here who struggles with relaxation, like deep relaxation tools. So again, I'm going to be doing this every Monday for now, just because I feel like it's a great way to start our week. And I'm also going to start doing the weekly energy reading on my new podcast that I'm creating right now. So for now, it's on YouTube, but it'll also be up under a podcast platform at some point too. So sometimes I just feel called to certain things that I feel like people need. Also picking up on someone who had some weird religious childhood stuff coming up. Like a lot of confusion around religion. Thank you. So really honestly what we're doing right now is we're just clearing out your energy fields. So this is stuff you picked up from somebody else. This could have been from your weekend. And so one thing I love about Reiki healing, which is what we're doing right now, is it just allows us to be able to breathe a little bit better. So again, it's great just to get your energy up. It's not to put you to sleep. It can help you sleep, but it raises your vibration. So if you have things you need to do today, thank you for the good vibes. Feeling really called to getting back into the Reiki healing. So if you want a one-on-one Reiki session with me, that's available. And if you want a Reiki session kind of like this sent over to you, you can, when you purchase that under my store, what you'll be able to do is say, hey, I'm struggling with addiction, or I'm struggling with challenges in my life right now. And then when I go in and I do the video, I can kind of share, you know, how to move forward with that. So it's almost like a Reiki reading for people that are new to me. I'm a Reiki master, so I've been teaching for 10 years, and I've been a Reiki, I guess, healer for 11. And so it feels like I'm kind of getting back into it, but in a different way. And if you want to get Reiki certified, you can get into my VIP membership, which is through horsemanreadings.com. And if you don't want to get certified, but you're just looking for all the attunements and the learning for yourself, it's another great way. You don't have to talk to me, you just have to go in and watch the videos at your own time. So there is someone who's really doing a lot of manifestation in here. So feel free to send a heart if you are working on manifestation. So I'm getting that you're doing a great job with your visualization. And so just see this right now as an opportunity, as I already shared, to cleanse. So you might even feel what you're cleansing. And again, we'll be opening up to paid readings, so you can purchase one of those as well for after meditation. I think there was someone who just like left or something who had a lot of heavy energy because it just got really light, or somebody just had a big release. This energy is actually really beautiful. I'm feeling really emotional, so I'm going to get out of everybody's energy. And as we get out of this meditation, I'd love to hear in the comments, did you feel anything from that? Did you have any aha moments? Was it hard for you to focus, etc.? Did your energy go up? Did it make you feel tired? Hearing cleansing. What's that cleansing? Felt like you were reinforcing our previous work. Okay, perfect. I'm glad. All right, so I'm going to open up to paid readings, guys. Mini reading is 16, a full reading is 30. Oh yeah, I came in really emotional, but better now. Okay, that makes me feel really good. Yeah, it's something I feel like we need to practice a little bit more. Coming together in settings like this and just offering a little bit of healing to each other. That's what I was saying at the beginning, sending out that purple light to other people, but then also acknowledging that we have to send that to ourselves and like when to go out and when to come in. Because I think I did a couple readings earlier today too, and that was coming up about like over giving, and recognizing that it's also other people's jobs to take accountability. So if you're finding that right now you have circles of friends where they're challenging you or they are challenging, maybe again, just reassessing that. Like, are you around people whose morals you're questioning, or they struggle with their own confidence and stuff like that? Just see the themes with the people that you're around right now, because I'm getting that that's really important to do. So, yeah, there's a little bit of ego energy coming up here still for someone, like they're in their head. So I definitely feel like that was helpful for you. I'm gonna do my readings today with my black obsidian mirror, and so it's funny, I've been working a lot more on mirror work, and then I find this bad boy, so it's called scrying. Okay, so when you're clairvoyant, you can look into crystal balls or mirrors, and you can actually see images, and so spirit will show you through your eyes, you know, a message, basically a sign or a symbol, which is really cool. But the black obsidian has this protection, this grounding to it, but it also helps us do deeper healing work. And if you listen to my podcast that I did the other day with Starchild, who's also a medium, we talked about womb work and females coming together, and kind of uplifting each other, I guess, something like that. And so I'm feeling like for some reason this black obsidian mirror is kind of bringing me into that, doing more peace work, in the womb work, for some people. Okay, so readings are 16 or 30, whichever you choose. If you have any questions about a reading or how they work, I would love to explain them to you. They're a little different every time. And again, if you're a subscriber, you can join us for Theta Healing Thursday at 7:15 p.m. If you're not a subscriber, you can come in and listen and learn that way and receive the healings too, for now. And then also a subscriber gets a free message or a question every time. So I'm also going to start doing these meditations every Monday as well, which will be great. So I'm hearing the word catalog here as well. Catalog. Thank you for your time and energy. No problem. Thank you for being here. So to me, a catalog, and you guys can share as well if you want to. This is kind of how I help people understand signs and symbols, basically. Just like if we have a dream about something, we can interpret it this way as well. So when I go into my mirror, I'm hearing catalog when I looked into it. So what does a catalog mean to you? What does a catalog mean to you? Do you think of like a Christmas catalog, like we used to get the Sears or Zellers or something catalog at Christmas, and it would excite me so much? A catalog could also be, I don't know why, but I'm thinking of like models and stuff being on a catalog. What else do you guys think about when you hear the word catalog? If you say it enough, it won't make sense. You can break down the word cat, mean catalog. You can use the word log in catalog, right? So to me, a cat, through animal symbolism, represents someone who is very sensitive, and therefore sometimes their emotions are all wacky, as we were talking about lingering in that full moon, of where we are energy-wise right now. So I would say mind your P's and Q's right now, in the sense that it's important to recognize where other people's emotions are right now. So be careful of that in a way. That's why I was saying like more miscommunication, stuff like that. So I would say if people are feeling upset, is this really a time where we want to poke them? Absolutely not. Just, it's almost like when we need to coddle someone, right? Like it's okay to send love, as we were sharing in our meditation. It's okay to want to compromise even if you don't feel like it, that sort of thing. Okay. All right, Jenny, I got your order. Thank you very much. So I'm going to go into your Akashic records, but I'd also like to see what you want to work on. Okay. Let me know. So I'm just going to take a deep breath here. I'm hearing healing my heart chakra and my walls. So I'm gonna go with for you, but I'm waiting to see what you want to work on. So I'm getting relationships. Okay. So is there anything in particular you want to ask? When we go into the Akashic Records, I recommend 2 questions, and then we just see what Spirit has to say. So if you have that, let me know. If you don't, that's completely okay. We'll just give you what Spirit wants you to know. I'm feeling like you also want a card, so I'll pull you up a couple cards. So you're doing a mini, and we'll pull in the crystal ball. So, holy crap, there's a lot of energy going on. So when I looked into the mirror, I'm getting like overwhelmed and upset. Overwhelmed and upset. And so to me, that's like a lot of overstimulation right now. So I would be really, really mindful of who you're exposing yourself to, what you're exposing yourself to. And I wrote down permission slip. So I get that there's permission for you to heal anything in your heart for more peace. So sometimes we need to step back from all the chaos and find more peace in our heart. And what's interesting is we did a reading for you before talking about environments and going into those places for healing your heart. I'm almost certain of it. So that's kind of coming up. Have you been doing that? Have you been able to get into those environments for peace and offerings towards yourself? Yes, and setting boundaries. Okay, so yeah, that's probably where with the permission slip coming up as well, because I was feeling like a little bit of they aren't liking boundaries. Yeah, I don't need a permission slip, you know. And I'm not going to say it's a little bit of an attitude, um, but I do think when we're implementing boundaries, sometimes it can feel like a big hurdle that we can't get over because we can't like reach the goals that we need. And so I would remind yourself that you matter most in your life. And so to keep reiterating, you know what I'm trying to say. The healthy reminder of something over and over, like, I matter most in my life. Me too. I want some of that too. And if you can keep constantly, I'm getting be really persistent with yourself in these healthy reminders on a day to day, if it's putting these quotes up in your room, or if it's like that, some of those apps that we have on our phone that tell you like an affirmation or something. I don't know if they like pop up and stuff, but it's just like those simple, healthy reminders that all is well and you are doing a great job. Okay. Because that's what you're saying to yourself. And so that'll make the boundaries super easy for you if you're doing that. Okay. Even if that doesn't feel possible, practice it. I release from within me all bitterness and resentment. I was hearing the word resentment last night. Hi, Gertie. We're going to work on you next, unless we have a paid reading. There's 16 or 30. Okay. I let go of old hurts and forgive everyone, including myself. Don't you think that's so fitting for you? Hello. I affirm that I am totally willing to freely forgive everyone. So getting the forgiveness card. And these are Louise Hay How to Love Yourself cards. So again, affirmations, and I'm getting chills all over me. So I'm going to write that down for you. Okay. Affirmations. Obviously positive affirmations. But again, are you doing your gratitude? Like, are you constantly working on gratitude? Yes or no? And then we have the word walls here as well for you. Crystals are coming to, trying to. Yeah, so a little bit more of that. Do you own a gratitude journal, like a journal that you absolutely love that's completely empty, and make that your gratitude like list? And I got crystals on the weekend. Okay, perfect. Um yeah, make that gratitude journal like something that you can bring in your vehicle with you, in your book bag if you carry it. You could have a small one and make it one for your purse or something, with a pen, of course. And I like old school pen and paper versus writing notes in our phone because I think there's more healing to that. But I see you on a beach or something, like smudging yourself and like doing a little ceremony like that. I think that that would be helpful for you too. You know, again, that's where there's permission to do those things. I love all that type of stuff. Yeah, I literally see you by yourself though. And if you can get together with like another friend that you really, really like that shares similar energy, as I used to all the time at the beach, then light a little fire or something like that. But when if you're by yourself, I'm getting to have a candle. I don't have friends. I figured there was something going on around that, but because you're working on protection and having protective energy and protective space, and that's why you're not really in the zen for people right now. But that's okay. That's something you're working on, and that's something you're clearing. Okay, so you have divine right action is guiding me. Every moment of the day, I know that whatever the outcome is, it is perfect for me and everyone concerned. I trust and know that all is well in my world. And that's keeping your close peeps close and everybody else right now at a distance. And remember, I was talking about walls. It's going to be easier to take your walls down and heal that heart and work on the sacral all at the same time when you've got your true people. And then once we can do that with our true people and we give ourselves that space and time, then we can slowly invite someone new in and develop that beautiful connection with them, right? So again, there's kind of too much going on right now. So hopefully that gave you permission to focus on your circles of health. So I wrote down for you moving forward with relationships, affirmations, just to finalize, and circles of health, whatever that looks like and feels like for you, okay? More mindfulness towards that, okay? So that is your mini reading. And guys, if you get, thank you so much for it. If you get a $30 reading, we'll add the healing in, okay? So that gives you something to trust and work on, I feel. You're welcome. So Gertie, are you here? You're a subscriber. And guys, paid take over subscribers, and then subscribers come in secondary. And you can ask one question, okay? Hello. So Gertie, are you still here? Because you were here first. Okay. Would you have a question, Gertie? And what I like about this, so by the way, guys, we're doing meditation Mondays now at 1:11 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time for everybody. Okay, so it'll be a nice way to kind of get centered for the start of our week. I'm looking to have more scheduled time. So right now, my only consistent schedule is for subscribers at 7:15. On Thursday, we have Theta Healing in our group. And then right now we have at 1:11 Mondays some meditation. And then afterwards I will open up for readings, paid and subscribers. Okay, but you'll also get a lot of general information when we're doing the healing and the meditation too. Okay, so the card that you have here, Gertie, and then we'll get to Caleb. The universe is one of great order and peacefulness, and I reflect this in every moment of my life. I am centered in truth and peace. Wow. If so, probably no coincidence when you were listening to Jenny's message, right? Because we get to share. So when one person pays for a reading, you're essentially giving everybody else a reading, which is really, really cool, which I love, especially when someone gets a reading with healing. Everybody can soak up the healing that comes from their reading too. They just get more, obviously, attention and they get to lead it and guide it. But that's what I love about the groups. So I'm getting for you group events, and specifically we were talking together before about yoga and stuff. I see you getting together almost in like not so much group ceremonies, but like for working out. Because I think what you'll have to do in those scenarios is just kind of like bond and adapt naturally, because it's like, okay, well, we're all doing the same workout. We're all here in a circle. So, you know, it's more about sharing the energy with people, but you kind of don't have to talk to them. Can you see where our theme is for everybody right now? So it's being a part of the unity without actually having to be a part of the unity. So you get to be a little bit more in control of how you want to navigate group settings, because I know you've been isolating a little bit here, Gertie. So that's telling you almost to go somewhere where you feel like there's like a good teacher teaching yoga as well. Super important if you're like, oh, I don't really like this class, but I like the teacher. I'm getting chills all over me. It's really important that you almost have that mentor. Yeah. If ever you want me to teach a yoga class online, I could open that up as well. Okay. So I did give you a free yoga class for you to do with yourself. It's not so much like an intense workout as much as it is the offering of the body, mind, and spirit. So yeah, I'll make that. I'm going with $16. So Gertie, feel free to email me or your subscriber, so you can inbox me here if you'd like, and let me know a time that works for you. I'll record it for my membership, and then also we'll invite other people into the class. We'll do a 1-hour class, because if you guys know anything about me, I like to talk about things at the beginning. I like to invite healing and allow you to feel relaxed when you're doing stuff like that. So it's not wham bam, thank you, man. Okay? I feel like you need to laugh too. Like people that are funny. I like teachers that are funny. We get too serious sometimes. I think you just need that lightheartedness. So feel free to come in and get a reading right now if you want, and especially maybe either one would be beneficial for you, mini or a real one. Okay. So Kayla, thank you so much for being here, Gertie. I think you're a big contribution to our community here. So Kayla, are you here? I'm getting a tapping on my head. So one of the messages that, are you here? Let me know. Okay. One of the messages that came up for you, I think it was yesterday, talking about you doing the Akashic Records. Thank you for the rose. But now I'm getting the tapping for you to do Reiki as well. Like you're getting the intuitive hit to get the attunement, I feel. And that came up in my podcast that I did yesterday underneath YouTube talking about this week's energy. So feel free to go watch that. Do you have Reiki training already? I can't remember. You sent me a big email talking about like your background and stuff. I feel like you might. So if that's the case, practicing. Hello, welcome in. So my name is Robin. I'm an intuitive psychic medium healer lady slash yoga lady slash meditation. So we already did a meditation here. You can purchase a reading. They're 16 for a mini Canadian or 30. And when you get a full one, you also get healings and clearings around that too. And if you're a subscriber, every time I'm live, you get a free message or you can ask a question as well. And often I will do some general messages in here as well. And I was on already earlier talking about the general energy of where we are for today. And I'm going to put this up under my YouTube channel for replay as well, so you can get the benefits of the meditation. Because I set it so that even people on the replay can benefit, okay? I do feel crystals by feel, but not Reiki. Okay. All right, yeah, because when I get the tapping, I started to get a tapping on my head before I got my Reiki 1 attunement. And I really thought there was something wrong with me, but it was just spirit tapping on my head telling me I needed the attunement. And then, excuse me, when I felt that there were people around me that needed Reiki, I get a tapping on my head. They're like, hey, this person needs it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that became my sign or symbol. So it was very strange when I was not into this at all and I didn't get it. So I really thought there was something wrong with my head. I don't know if that happens to you sometimes, Kayla. Do you think that something's like wrong with you physically when it's just spirit kind of trying to give us a heads up, literally? What is the name of your YouTube? It's Horseman Readings. So you'll see that in my bio. So when you tap my profile, that's how you can make a payment for things. You can get like a ritual that I have there, a grief ceremony, all kinds of specials that I have on right now that get sent over to your email. My class is coming up, and I'm going to add a yoga class in for an hour class for $16 as well, which will be awesome, I think. I'm really getting back into my yoga practice because I'm starting to feel energy-wise a lot more balanced. It's weird. Yoga makes you feel more balanced, but when you're not feeling balanced, it's like maybe it's as a teacher, I'm not sure, but I feel like I cannot teach yoga unless my energy is really balanced. But yet yoga brings in balance. So I think what I'm meant to be doing is practice, practice, practice. When I'm feeling balanced, then I'm ready to teach a class. And that's where I'm at. I'm incorporating, for the most part, my yoga daily now. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready to teach a class. I think it's really important as a teacher too that we are in a good place. But teaching teaches us so much. You feel things physically. Yeah, I think you do. I was really thinking about Akashic Records since you said it again yesterday. Yeah. So literally if you get into the VIP, it's $55.55 for you. If you're going to put your money anywhere, I would put it in the right now for $13. I have a 3-question reading. You can ask 3 questions and then I'm going to do a video, send it over to your email. So if you have any questions that you feel like you need to give you some confirmation, I think that would be a good place for you. And then I would also do, I would say, a few months of the VIP membership, because I think you're going to get so much from that. It'll give you more direction. Okay. And I also have a video on the VIP membership too. So I have that underneath my profile, so you can find that one as well if you want to kind of understand how to navigate the membership. It's all through my website. You log in and then you have access to all my channels, all my programs and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you for the follow. Hello. Okay, so I think that covers all of our subscribers and paid readings. They're $16 for a mini or $30 for a full. That's in my bio. I'm working with Louise Hay, How to Love Yourself cards. We were already getting the message that affirmations are really important right now and getting into those positive group settings. Or again, maybe you need some alone time. I think it's a combination of everything right now. I'm looking for direction. Thanks. You're welcome. And that's why I mentioned the 3-question reading. I popped that in my store last night because there was someone who booked in a free 30-minute call, but their questions were all like based on like a love relationship. And I'm thinking, nope, my free calls are for, speaking of boundaries, not so I can give you information about your questions. It's so you can ask questions about like where to book. So that's kind of what I'm doing with UK Love. Like, here's where I'm specifically getting, do the 3 questions. That'll give you confirmation. Come into the VIP membership for at least 3 months, and that'll give you kind of what I'm feeling like you need. Because I want people to feel good about the decisions that they're making, and that when we maybe aren't feeling as abundant as we'd like to be, that we're getting our mindset in the right place about money. So by taking the few months for the membership, that'll get you more money because we have the money blocks program, we have manifesting abundance program in there. So, and it also will tune up your energy to help you vibrate to bring in more opportunities. So we have a couple cards here for general. I release all blame and turn within to seek the truth. I affirm that I am willing to release the causes and patterns in my consciousness that are creating any negative conditions in my life, right? So if that's money and abundance right now, if that's heart healing, anything to do with wealth that's coming through. I think we get like that sometimes when we're in a lower vibration. I choose to believe, and plus there's a lot of past life that can come up for people. I choose to believe that everyone is always helpful. Therefore, wherever I go in life, people are there to help me. Ooh, I am safe and secure in my world. So often when we're bringing in abundance, we're also bringing in people that can help us, help heal us, right? So trust that. Trust that the right teachers are going to come in at the right time for you, as we're seeing that with some people in here. All right, guys, so I'll give you a couple minutes to pay for a reading if you're kind of hesitant to do that. I'll give you that opportunity, and I'm just going to kind of sit here and give myself a couple minutes to relax. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for the taps. And I want to just put my hand on my heart. There's our Tanky. Welcome in, Tank. Hello. I was just transitioning out of here, just seeing if anybody wanted to purchase a mini for 16 or a full from 30 for 30 and getting extra healing there. We're doing meditation Monday now at 1:11, so now we have 2 schedules, which is amazing. Will you post when you're going to do your live yoga? Yep, I'm not doing it live. I'm doing it over Zoom. Okay, so you come into that class, and then again it'll be recorded for members, probably pro and VIP. I feel, because I'm getting that there are some people that need to be in the pro that can benefit from some of this stuff too. Yeah. So Gertie, you just let me know what works for you. So I'll do it when it works for you. That's how I do all of my classes. If somebody requests something, then they pay. I book it around their schedule, so I'm guaranteed that one person. I'll do it with just that one person, and then we invite people to come in for that time. Cool. But it's important you pay for it with that time, because I've had that happen before where somebody said, okay, this is what I want, and then they just decided not to, didn't let me know, and so then I don't have anybody in the class. I get really busy with my readings and life, so if you want to know like what I have going on, my link tree in my bio and also getting on my email list will be really helpful, because anything I feel like is really important for people to know, I'll send out that big group email. and then you'll know the updates, because as you guys know, on media you can't always get information. My spiritual support team and my Facebook, that's like a private group, where you just join and ask to be a member. That's another really great place if I do feel like, again, I'm having something important going on, then that will be a place where I can post. Okay. And I am doing my best to talk a little bit more about energy here on TikTok too. Okay, so Tink, what is your question? And use my mirror for you. Okay. So right away, I'm getting there are some people around you who, this is just like a theme for everybody. It was coming up at the beginning too. There might be some people who you're not blending or mixing with anymore, and I think this is part of the energetic shifts. If you're feeling like there are specific people you're like, yeah, no, I find that they're super judgmental. I'm not judging them that they're judgy, but there's an awareness or an observation that I don't think I'm really interested in aligning with that person as much anymore. So there's freedom and there's permission to step back. And don't forget, guys, I set the intention when we get messages for everybody that they're helpful for others too. So if you're seeing a little bit of a repeat, you're seeing Jenny's energy also with Tink's energy too. All right, guys, so those are your messages. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the people purchasing your readings. I will announce the yoga class. So when we do this class, it'll be I'm actually hearing that the yoga class is going to be important for change. So if you're struggling with change because we are going through so many changes right now, I'm getting that class will be structured for, sometimes I'll do like yoga for trauma or yoga for the heart chakra, which we have some of that in my VIP membership too. So very beginner basic stuff, but I'm getting this is going to be like yoga for change, aka shifting, being more able to shift, right? Because when we think about energy in our bodies, sometimes when we have some trauma and stuff like that, or heart chakra walls, we need to be able to work through things and be able to move at the same time. So I think yoga is a perfect example of how we can move our bodies very slowly. I'm a yin girl, which means we're just learning to be more mindful and being more connected to our breath and our body. And I also think that flow is really fabulous for people who um, are like super, like whose energy is kind of like so low, like on zero. I tend to run on the hyper side, so I find yin great because it actually teaches me to slow down and connect and ground. Whereas if you're a person who is super like, I'm going to say like lethargic, that's where flow would be better. And so if you're feeling like you need flow, I would do a private yoga session with you rather than a group setting. Okay, just throwing that out there. Okay, guys, I think we're all good now, and I'm not feeling called to coming back on today or tonight, but I'm super excited that we have a schedule, and so I'll be announcing more of like that little schedule. Uh, I don't know, maybe in a video or in a post or something, just so you guys know my exact time. But again, I'll figure all of that out for you guys. So take care, love you all, and bye for now.